Yeah. Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. It's good to see you again. Actually, I think the last time I saw you was the Tin Roof show that we shared the photo to today.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was last
Yeah,
week.
I remember because I just remember you were performing and everybody kept walking up because I was at the front door and everybody just kept walking up and they're like, "Hey, who is this person?"
That's
Um,
awesome.
and as a former performer, I always get excited when people actually come up and ask about the musicians. So,
Right. So
but
it's like
yeah,
really honoring when people do that. Awesome.
definitely, definitely. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Trying to stay busy during the quarantine here. Missing playing live shows, of course.
I hear you. Well, hey, I'll hop right into it. What's up, everybody? I'm John Avila. This is Jay Blue. We're here on Instagram Live. We're doing our quarantine tapes. This is our fourth week into it. Basically, to explain what's going on is, as everybody knows, we book shows across the country, but we can't really book concerts right now. So the whole idea is we thought this would be a great opportunity to introduce you to some of the amazing artists that we work with. And today, we're speaking with Jay Blue, San Diego fam, amazing artist, a solo artist that we work with in San Diego. Jay, how you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Just trying to
Awesome.
enjoy my Memorial Day with the family.
Right on, right on. Cool. What do you guys got going on today?
Really, we didn't get to do much, but we just been watching movies and enjoying being together, basically, because there's not really anything we can do. I don't want to go to
I
movies
hear
with all the other people.
you. No, I hear you. Same here. I just kind of I video messaged my father, and then I went to the tennis court, and there's no more social distancing than on opposite ends of a tennis court, so I thought I was
Right,
safe there.
right. I
um,
understand that.
but yeah, so what have you been doing to kind of keep yourself busy during quarantine?
Well, actually, I've been writing some music, and then I have two daughters, so I've been a teacher
Oh wow.
during this time, and that's been pretty interesting. Taking up a lot of time, but when I find free time, I've just been writing music mainly.
Right on, right on. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so speaking about music too, so I was reading your profile and it said that you've known since the age of 5, like that this is what you wanted to do. And I think
Yep.
that's really amazing that, you can know at like such an early age, like this is it. How, like, what was your calling? Like, what made you go like, hey, this is it?
Actually, hearing Whitney Houston sing, she was like one of my first inspirations, and I just realized like this is what I want to do. I want to perform. Watching her and Michael Jackson really made me like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm meant to do. And actually, I've been singing and performing my whole life, pretty much since 5.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah. I saw that you were performing just since you were a kid. And so yeah, so tell us a little bit about your music. So for everybody that's joining us, actually, Jay Blue, that actually makes sense that Whitney Houston would be like a big influence just because anybody, hopefully, everybody definitely check out Jay Blue after this interview. But as someone who's seen you perform, it's really phenomenal just to see you just belt out you have a very powerful voice. And I think
Thank
actually
you.
I was speaking earlier, people coming up to me, I forgot what cover it was, you were doing some cover, but you were just like unleashing onto the microphone. And like that's when everybody was coming up. So it doesn't surprise me that would be one of your influences. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
love
tell us
her.
a little bit more about like, your music and what you're doing and what you do.
Well, my music's influenced by a lot of different artists. I love Whitney. I love Michael, of course, but then I also like classic rock, so The Doors, Jimi Hendrix. I like some funk, and I feel like I try to implement all that into my music, including a little neo soul, because I also like Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. So when I
Awesome.
write, it's always going to be different because it's like it comes from so many different influences, and I like to just do my own thing and make it my own when I do covers and just bring it. And I love to make sure that it's positive. That's my thing.
Awesome. Right on, right on. So I know that we've worked with you at Tin Roof, San Diego, and the Hard Rock San Diego. But what are some other places that you've performed at in the area?
I've performed and actually been like a resident performer at the Navajo Live for over 6 years now.
Nice.
I used to go there like every week, and then I've had lots of features there. I've also performed at the House of Blues, and then I've also performed, of course, at Stats, which is a staple here in San Diego,
Oh yeah.
and many dive bars in East County. So
Gotcha.
from La Mesa, I've actually performed all the way in Lakeside, and I was like, people liked it. So
Right on. Cool, cool. Are there any like venues that you really want to jump into?
there is. I really want to play, what is it called? It's downtown. Hold on, give me 1 second. I want to play Cafe Sevilla, actually. I
Oh,
really like
cool.
the vibe there. I would love to play there. I just like the vibe of the crowd, the people. And I know that they really appreciate acoustic music, so I thought that it would be a cool place to play.
Awesome. I'll actually look into that when things open back up. I'm a huge fan of just salsa, merengue, and dancing. So their dance night. If you ever want to find John on his night off, that's where you go.
Nice.
But yeah,
I
we
have
also
friends that
do.
perform there a lot. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, they do. They're a Cuban band, and he actually is the one that told me I should perform there. And I was like, but I don't do that kind of music. He's like, but you play acoustically, and the vibe you bring, they would like you. So that was pretty.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. The crowd's it's very vibrant. Everybody's very much alive in there, so they would eat you up, like in a good way. They would just love it. So,
right.
We also do Music Box too. I'll talk to you about that as soon as we can.
I'd love to perform. That's the other one that I just haven't been thinking of. The Music Box is awesome. I would love to play there.
Nice. Yeah, it's beautiful. The management was really nice to us, and it's one of those venues where you look at it and you're like, you guys spent way too much money on this place. Like, it's really, really pretty.
Right.
But cool. So fun question I've been asking everybody, because you've been performing since, like you said, since you were a kid. So what would you say is like the weirdest thing that has ever happened to you, like at a show or on tour?
The weirdest thing was I was playing at Navajo Live, and actually I had like a corset on, so I was showing cleavage, I'm just gonna be honest. And I thought I put glitter there. I didn't think that it was gonna be a bad idea. But this guy who I guess he's seen me perform many times decided to come up to me and try to grab my boobs.
Oh,
and
no.
his excuse was that they were glittery. And the security was like, you need to back up. And I didn't know what to do. I was so taken back. I was kind of like, I don't want to be rude, but I had to stand up and say, dude, you need to back up, you know?
Yeah.
So that was like the weirdest thing. I don't know why anyone would want to try to do that, but you know.
Yeah.
People get
I guess
weird.
dressing up that wasn't a groove show.
Right,
and,
exactly. It was not.
But yeah.
No, it was at the Navajo. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, guy needs to know. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. Doesn't matter if you have glitter, if you have like rockets shooting out. That doesn't mean consent.
It was crazy.
Like,
he tried to say, "Oh, well, they're shining." I was like, "That's not an excuse, dude."
Yeah, somebody should have raised that guy better. Well, flipping it around, what would you say is like the best show experience that you've ever had?
The best show experience I've ever had, I would say, was actually with you guys, because at the Tin Roof, when my guitar actually went out, and instead of like just walking away, I decided to sing a cappella, and I'm pretty sure you remember. And I sing a cappella a lot, but I have not done it on stage like that. Like I usually do it when people ask, you know. And the reaction that I got from that was so amazing. Like, nice. I just felt so good. I felt very, supported. Because at the moment, I was feeling a little like, oh my God, my guitar's not working. I'm just going to sing and see how this goes, you know? And to get the feedback that I got, it was so amazing. It was like such a great feeling, you know? Just to hear me, like they just heard me at my most vulnerable, just acoustic singing. And they loved it. So that was really one of the best experiences.
Nice. I'm flattered and happy to hear that. Yeah, I remember that show. We had like a good dinner crowd. The cool thing about opening up for our shows at Tin Roof is like you catch that dinner crowd. So like you definitely catch this. Like of course there's people there to support you as well, but we catch this like crowd that like, you know, unexpectedly, you know, they you know, don't know who you are yet. So and you definitely have the voice to kind of capture everybody in the room. So heck yeah, cool.
It was really cool. It was awesome.
Where are there any, because I was reading that you are originally from Hawaii and then born and then raised in San Diego. Have you played in Hawaii at all? Just curious.
I never have. I was really young. I came here when I was 4. So I've been pretty much in San Diego my whole life. I've been here in Tennessee. So I have performed in Tennessee. My grandparents and my family's from Memphis. So I performed there in some churches. And actually, I did like a little, you know how you do like the street fairs? I did a couple of those. That was when I was younger, like 14. And that was
Nice.
pretty cool. It's definitely something that I would love to do is go and play on Beale Street one day because
Right.
it's so amazing and it's epic. And I think of B.B. King and all the blues artists that came from there. So that would be
Nice.
awesome.
Might be a good, vacation idea, like vacation with the family in Hawaii, and then, just land a few acoustic gigs here and there. And
Right. That'd be
yeah,
really awesome. That would be.
cool, cool. Well, sweet. Well, while we're in quarantine, is there anything that you want to promote or announce? Anything that you have going
Yeah,
on right now?
actually, I have recently, I'm wearing it right now. I've recently released my first t-shirt. Hold on, let me see. You can see it. Let me stand up. And it's got
Awesome.
my logo and it's got my Instagram handle. I'm currently selling those. They're $20. And actually, this is the first time I ever made a shirt, and they've been selling pretty well. I was
Nice.
totally nervous. I didn't know if people were going to want to buy shirts from me, So they have. It's been a really great response. So I'm going to make some more, but different.
Right on. Well, I definitely want to buy one of those shirts. Actually, I have another shirt that I have to buy too from one of our New York bands. So I'll definitely text you to buy one of those as soon as we get off the interview. So, well,
Okay.
rad. So everybody who's watching, we're going to leave this up on our Instagram Live. We're going to post it to our IGTV. It's going to go up to our YouTube, so it's going to be out there. And definitely, everybody, this is Jay Blue, San Diego-based artist, amazing artist that we work with, always positive energy, and has an amazing set of vocals just like every time we work with her. It's just absolutely mesmerizing. So definitely check her out. We're going to leave all of her info in the description of the video. And Jay, thank you so much for being with me today.
No problem. Thank you for interviewing me. It's an honor.
Yeah, absolutely. Always good to see you. And once this is all over, we'll absolutely see you again in person.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that and have a rockin' show. It'll be awesome.
Absolutely. All right. Well, hey, happy Memorial Day and have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.